Have you ever heard of the Telekopye Telegram bot? A name that might seem innocuous, but in the wrong hands, it becomes a powerful tool for cybercriminals. This cleverly created bot has been mastered by a group of threat actors known as the Neanderthals. They have turned it into a malicious machine capable of creating phishing websites, emails, and SMS messages at an unprecedented scale. The Telekopye Telegram bot is more than just an automated program. It's a digital weapon in the arsenal of the Neanderthals, used to wage a war of deception and fraud on the internet. This bot is not just a one-trick pony, it's a multifaceted tool, able to adapt and evolve to increase its reach and effectiveness. The Neanderthals operate the Telekopye bot with the precision of a well-oiled machine, running their criminal enterprise with a hierarchical structure that mirrors a legitimate company. But don't be fooled by their professional demeanor. Their goal is far from honest, aiming to execute seller, buyer, or even refund scams on a grand scale. So the next time you think of bots, remember the Telekopye Telegram bot. This malicious bot is not just a tool, but a cog in a larger criminal enterprise. Keep that in mind and stay safe in the digital world. The Neanderthals, they're not prehistoric humans, but a sophisticated group of cybercriminals. They run their nefarious operations much like a legitimate business, with a well-defined hierarchy and a recruitment process that taps into the underbelly of the internet, underground forums. Here, they scout for new members to join their ranks, expanding their workforce and their capacity for cybercrime. To communicate, they've turned to Telegram, a platform where they can exchange messages swiftly and securely. Their channels serve as virtual meeting rooms where they strategize, plan, and delegate tasks, with the singular goal of executing various scams. These scams range from targeting sellers and buyers to refund scams. Each operation is meticulously planned and executed, much like a well-oiled machine. They don't just rely on the anonymity of the web to carry out their deeds, but use it to their advantage, creating an expansive network that is hard to trace and even harder to dismantle. One might think of these cybercriminals as operating in the shadows, lurking in the dark corners of the internet. But the truth is, they're not just operating in the shadows, they're casting a wide net. So, how did the Neanderthals manage to pull off such large-scale phishing scams? You might be wondering. They employ a myriad of clever tactics. For starters, they edit downloaded images, making it harder to trace them through image search. They're not just randomly targeting victims, either. They conduct extensive market research, identifying the most lucrative targets. They even use web scrapers to find ideal victims for their ploys. In their arsenal of tools, they have anonymizing technologies such as VPNs, proxies, and Tor. These tools provide them with a cloak of invisibility, making it nearly impossible to trace their activities back to them. They're not just hiding in the digital world. They've also infiltrated the real world. They create bogus apartment listings, luring unsuspecting victims into their trap. As if that's not enough, they also set up phishing websites. These sites mirror legitimate ones, tricking victims into giving up their sensitive information. They then use this information for their nefarious activities. The Neanderthals are not just clever, they're cunning and resourceful. What's the result of all this criminal activity, you may ask? Well, the impact is far more significant and far-reaching than one might imagine. The Neanderthals' operation, running under the veneer of the Telekopye bot, has generated staggering illicit profits. We're not talking about small change here. The Scam-as-a-Service program has raked in over $64.5 million since 2019. And it doesn't stop there. In a separate incident, a cleverly orchestrated rug pull scam managed to trick victims into investing in counterfeit tokens. The end result? Nearly $1 million swindled from unsuspecting individuals. These alarming figures underscore the importance of awareness and caution when navigating the online world. It's crucial to scrutinize any suspicious activities and guard against falling prey to such schemes. The online landscape is a battlefield, and the Neanderthals are just one of the many adversaries out there, armed with sophisticated tools like Telekopye. So, remember, the next time you encounter something that looks too good to be true, it probably is. Stay vigilant, stay safe.